Hey, grand afternoon and bright blessings to all of my pedal patrons. It is Thursday. It is Jupiter's day. It is a 6 numerological energy value and frequency day, and it's going to feel a little funky and weird today. And the reason is because of lots of different things, but we have a moon sign change that's going to be taking place about 9:30, 9:40 and some change. In fact, all of the transits that are coming in don't even take place until after that period. So today is a very interesting shifting energy, but astrologically there's some really fun things I want to be able to show you because you can take advantage of this opportunity. This is a huge opportunity day for all signs. Again, we all know that we have all 12 signs in our birth chart. Whatever is the most important factor that you're trying to focus on today, look at that sign and pay attention to the rest of them if you want to, but the opportunity is right today. So 6 universal energy technically is about trying to balance a couple of different things, and you're going to see how the universe is telling on itself with that numerology alone. Let's go ahead and bring up the map. There's a lot. Let's get to it right now. Okay. First thing, double grand trine energy going on here with all of the air signs again. Separate trine coming in here with the moon, which is currently in Capricorn, a little bit void before it moves into the energy of Aquarius a little bit later on this evening. Strong trine energy going on betwixt Mercury and Papa Saturn in retrograde. It opens up the conversations for things to take place today. We already talked about the fact that Mars moved out of Virgo and is hanging out in Libra. Decisive things being done, both professionally and personally, because of what the leadership of what Libra is about: marriage, companionship, getting in agreement, alignment with people, decisions being made. Okay, so that is part of the conversation. Now, the shape that you see here with this double grand trine, with this crossover bar here, and then with the 2 legs that show up like this, technically where the crossbars happen, the blue opposition, sort of, it's called a castle, but to me it's highly favored. Now, I want to review this with you real quick like a bunny before I go into each of the signs, because I want you guys to understand why you could be shifting thought processes today. Remember, today's the 6 universal day. Tomorrow on the 7 universal day, angelic celestial support on the 8/8 height peak of the portal taking place tomorrow. On Saturn day is an 8 day. That is the full moon that we're going to be experiencing. On Sunday, that is a 9 universal day. We are going to be experiencing the planetary lineup, which is going to be showing up. On the Monday is going to be technically a 1 universal energy day, and that is going to be the day that Mercury starts to go direct, all of this in the energy of the 8/8 portal. And then on Tuesday, on a 2 universal day, then we experience the 2 big benefics, Mama Venus and Papa Saturn, kissy facing it up, right? So we're talking about blessings upon blessings upon blessings with those 2 on their own. So if you use the energy for these next few days consistently, every single day, whether it's manifestation, whether it's prayer, whether it's just sitting and agreeing about you getting to this next space, this next spot in your life, and agreeing to more and more and more, release, all those things that don't serve, then I'm telling you, you're going to experience a huge shift. Most of you guys already know that. You've probably already been doing it, but I just wanted to give it to you real quick like a bunny. Hop, hop, hop. And here's the reason why some of those things could be shifting for you today. Aries, a lot of the things that could be shifting for you today energetically and within your thought process, okay, is going to be where it is that you've been trying to balance something going on with the relationship, period, and end of discussion, full stop. If there's a little flirtation, or if there's a little something that's going on there, you do definitely need to make a decision about something today. Taurus, a lot of the energy for you is going to be emotional. It could have a lot of things to do with knowing that you have to let something go, or that something has to be moved on from, and you just don't quite know how you're going to get to that next spot or what's going to replace it. By the time you go to bed tonight, you will be able to feel that energy, promise me. Okay. Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, if you have been feeling as though you are waiting for something to show up, you've got your mind's eye set over here, but for some reason you keep feeling as though you've made the wrong turn, I want you to let that energy go. Your emotional self is supporting you with the true direction of where it is that you need to be, and that is the right thing to do. So don't let anybody talk you out of your success. Keep your eye on that prize, okay? Trust. Cancerian friends, you very much could be feeling like you are being pushed into making a decision and you don't want to. It's not your part of the way I want to say this is that you're being pushed to be a tiebreaker. That's sort of the energy that I feel. And it's like, yeah, no, I know a little bit too much more about the background details. I'm just going to hold on to this until it's the right moment. That's the right energy for you. And then you can offload that a little bit later on. So don't be rushed to making a decision for somebody else, because I don't feel this is you. I feel this is someone else putting pressure on you. Leo, I don't understand the reason why you should be feeling super peppy, super just all over this beautiful energy that's taking place today. But if you are feeling as though you're tired and you need to isolate yourself later on, then please make sure that you're giving yourself some rest. This is a beautiful energy for you today to be able to finalize whatever needs to get done. But it could be a little tension filled with this conversation that could be taking place for you today. Give yourself some rest, okay? Pamper yourself. Treat yourself today before you go to bed. You're on the right track. Libra, here's a day where you let all bullshit aside. Seriously, do not bluff anyone and do not let anybody bluff you, period. Go back to documentation, go back to resources, go back to the reasons why you feel comfortable, confident about those different types of things. There is going to be something that you probably need to pay attention to when it comes to communication. And if you do so, you're going to find a little gold in them their heels. But if you are the person that needs to make some sort of a coordinated effort to get something done, you better make those phone calls and things like that today. It's going to be in your favor if you are in charge of the situation today. Okay. Scorpio, you are still in your power position with this, both of your rulers being in perfect alignment. The thing that I want to share with you is that if you are truly getting into your stream within your star player, there's going to be this conversation that's going to show up for you today that's going to help guide you out of something that's truly been draining you. You might not have been able to identify it before, but the universe is going to help share what that is, because there is something that you need to know about. And so there's this new clarity that's going to be showing up for you today. And it's going to very much be very spiritual. So make sure you give yourself time to do all the things you need to be able to do. Sagittarius, a lot of the energy for you today is going to have things to do with feeling safe, secure, and protected. So here's the deal. Before you go to bed tonight, there will be a decision that you have to make. And the decision that you have to make is going to allow you to drop all of the old guarded energy so that you can feel more secure. Okay. So just trust that the energy vibes for you today, where you really want to be all out, may not be feeling that. So that's okay. It's okay for us to slow down just a little bit, but that's sort of the energy, some action that you have to take today so that you will feel more secure. Capricornius. Capricornius, yours is very mental today. It is pulling yourself out of a thought process that someone else has been beating you up about. You need to keep doing what it is that you're doing, and you need to tell them to go pound sand. That's pretty much what that is looking like for you today. And this is a little bit of where that tension could be showing up, but this is why it's a good day for you to say what you need to say today without giving any fucks. Sorry about cussing, but it is what it is. Keep doing what you need to do. If you are an Aquarius, yours is also going to be a lot of healing energy around emotional losses from the past. As long as you're continuing to pull and utilize the energy of clearing the emotional losses of the past, so to speak, doesn't matter how, what, where, whatever, you are going to be back in your authenticity before you go to bed tonight. First thing in the morning, you're going to be back to good. So if you need to cry it out. Seriously, get it out of your system, because where you're going over these next couple of days, and this energy is going to be needed for clarity for other people. And then Pisces. Woo! Okay, Pisces, my friends. Okay, so 3 kind of things at the same time. You may not be hearing what you want to be able to hear from the person that you really wanted to be able to hear it from. Let that go. Focus on your resources. Focus on your stability. Focus on what you need to do, where you need to be, and all those different kinds of things. And as soon as you do that and stand in your personal power today, your energy is also going to feel very much pulled back together. The issue is, stop sacrificing yourself for other people. Get back into your power position and all will be better. Huge opportunities for many of you. Many, many blessings, my friends. Some of you I'll see later on live. Bye.